Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my June favorites. I'm excited for these favorites because there's finally, I would say, a good amount of new favorites, and I'm already thinking that for my July favorites, it's going to be a lot of new products because currently I've been trying a lot of new makeup and a lot of them I'm already loving. So let's just dive right in. All right, I'm going to start off with this ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer. Now, I was a little skeptical on this concealer because the first time I tried it, I felt like it didn't have enough coverage, but the more I use it, now I really like it. So it is definitely a more medium coverage concealer. It's definitely not full, but it's very hydrating, which is something that I like, especially in my under eyes. I find that using hydrating concealers, my under eyes tend to look less crepey and the concealer doesn't sink into my fine lines, which is something that I can appreciate because I do have a lot of fine lines under my eyes. I have mine in the shade Light 40N and I really like it. Now, I don't mind that it's medium coverage because I feel like after when I set my concealer with powder, I get that full coverage look with whatever setting powder I'm using. So then I don't really mind this being medium coverage. Like I said, it is very hydrating. It has hyaluronic acid, and I actually want to try out the I think it's a new foundation from the Pretty Fresh collection, so I'm excited for that one, and I will keep using this one. It's really nice, really hydrating in my under eyes, and I like it. A powder that I have been really liking is the Physicians Formula Natural Defense. I've actually been loving this powder. So this is a setting the tone finishing powder, and what I like is that it has SPF, which is good for me because I still haven't found a good SPF that I could wear underneath my makeup that's not going to make my skin greasy or break out, because I have tried one and I broke out. Not the business. So this one, I can appreciate that it has that added benefit, even though it's only SPF 20. I mean, something's better than nothing. And I have mine in the shade Fair. I use this either with a brush or a sponge, and it applies beautifully. I am close, like, I don't know if you guys will be able to see that dip, but I've used this a lot. Sometimes when I feel like I'm getting too, like, there's not enough color under my eyes, I will take this powder sponge, get a little bit of product, and just dab it underneath, or like, especially if I'm getting oily here and there, I will lightly, you guys see, add some powder with the sponge, and all I'll do is take whatever brush I use for powder, usually currently is this one, and just blend it out just so I won't have any like harsh powder look, and that's all I do. So I really like this powder. It's my favorite, and I love that it's drugstore, so it's a little more affordable than buying like a MAC compact or another powder at Sephora. This next face product I love. I'm so happy I bought it. This is the e.l.f. contour palette, and mine is in the shade light medium. They do also have a darker one. I can easily say that I use all 4 of these shades, and that's what I like about this contour palette, because normally sometimes you buy some and you're like, okay, I like these 2 colors, that's all I'm going to use. I've used all the colors in this, and this one I use it the same way I use my Physicians Formula powder, but I specifically only use it under the eyes, and it works really nice. It's also super like fine. It's not like super heavy or cakey. It has a slight sheen, but that just adds a little like more brightness to the under eyes, which I really appreciate and like. So I've combined all these bronzers. I've combined these 2 together and these 2 together. I don't use this darker one on its own. It's a pinch too dark, which is why I combine them with either other colors, and then I'll combine these 2 as well. And that's actually what I did today. I combined these 2 shades, and that's what I used, and I really like it. It's super affordable. I told you guys I was looking for a good contour product that wasn't too orangey, and I find that these shades are just perfect for my skin. They don't look too orangey or too muddy. That can sometimes make your skin look a little like it's dirty. So this is just my holy grail right now. I know I have a lot of e.l.f. products, but I can say in the month of June, e.l.f. has been my absolute favorite makeup brand. Everything I've purchased from them, I've been loving. The stuff that I've been using, I see new collections from them, and I'm like, I want it. Add to cart. This next product, I already had it for a while. I think I had only used it once, but when I used it with a brush that just applied too much color, and I just didn't blend it correctly. So I I felt like I didn't like it. Now that I use it with this brush, which is also my favorite, I don't know where it's from. This was a gift to me from my friend, and I am obsessed with this brush. Thank you, girl. Thank you. I will leave her links down below so you guys can check her out, and we can pressure her into finally making videos. Just kidding. Just because I really want to see tutorials and videos from her on her channel. She also has a YouTube channel. I will leave it linked down below. Let's all go show her some love so that she can have more content for us. This brush is really good. I don't know where it's from, but it's so, so nice. Now, this is a huge stippling brush. Huge. Which I feel like helps so, so much with applying this blush. This is like their luminous, part of their luminous blushes, and I have mine in the color Radiant Peach, and all I do is take the blush, and you can barely even tell that I took any product, but once I'm stippling it on my skin and blending it, it just gives such a beautiful glow and sheen to the skin. And this is a blush that you don't even have to wear highlight because it'll give you like a very healthy, juicy glow, and I love that about this blush. Of course, you guys know I apply 10 pounds of highlighter. But that's my business, so. Let's keep moving. This blush, definitely good. And it's affordable. I mean, I feel like I have a lot of affordable products this favorites. Next, a highlighter from e.l.f. Yes, I have to mention this because I love it. This is the e.l.f. times Nabella Noir loose highlighter. And I really like this stuff. I'm going to do a swatch just so you guys can see it. There's some product here. But this is a highlighter, like I barely have anything on my finger. Look at that. This is a highlighter that's not super chunky, gritty. It doesn't have glitter flecks. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful glow. Like it's just, it looks so healthy, and you could definitely pack it on and like intensify it and be glowing to the gods. But you can also do something very light and just make your whole skin look like it's just very hydrated and juicy, which I love that look, as well as like this 10 pounds of highlighter look. I love it. So this one, I know it's currently sold out, but if you can find it at your local Ulta, Walmart, Target, wherever you find your e.l.f. products, pick it up. It's a definitely good loose highlighter. And I don't really talk about loose highlighters a lot, but this one, perfection. I have two setting sprays. These are the only setting sprays that I've been using. I don't only have these two, but these are the only two that I use in the month of June, and they're affordable. I feel like I sound like a broken record. Like, they're affordable. I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Cucumber 3-in-1 Primer Water. Mouthful. You can prep, set, and refresh your skin, which is exactly what I use that for. I will prep my skin with this. If I apply my primer and then I go do something, come back, and I'm ready for my foundation, sometimes my skin can tend to feel a little dry, so I will add this before I go ahead, just apply my foundation with dry feeling skin, and I love it. It refreshes the skin, it just livens it up, and I love it. And the next one, of course, you can tell I'm almost down to the bottom. This is the Milani Make It Last spray, and this also, it primes, corrects, and sets your skin, and I use it for all of the above, but especially to set my makeup. This is so comparable, in my opinion, to the Urban Decay All Nighter, and that used to be my holy grail ride or die setting spray, and I would buy it constantly. I probably went through like 10 of those, and I would buy the smaller ones, like the travel size ones, because I like to put them in my purse when I go out. This is a perfect size, but they also have a little mini baby one that I got as a gift in one of the orders I made. I don't know where I have it, but it is a really cute baby one, and this just makes my makeup last longer. I can really tell when I put this setting spray on versus when I don't, and how long my makeup lasts. Sorry, I had to put my hair up. It's just too hot. But now I only have two palette favorites for the month of June. I'm losing my mind. The first one being the one that's on my eyes today. So in case you're wondering what's on my eyes, it's all from this palette. Jaclyn Hill times Morphe palette volume 2. However you feel about Jaclyn Hill, totally fine. That's your own opinion. It doesn't even, like, how I feel about her, it doesn't even matter. What matters is my feelings on this palette that I purchased, that I've done a review on. I told you guys, I personally love it. Look at these colors. Like, these are my cup of tea. This is my whole, like, olla de tamales. I love all these colors, and you can see my fingers in literally all of these colors because I've used literally all of them. I would say with the exception of the red one and maybe the black one, those are the only two shades in this palette that I have not tried, swatched, used. I really, really like this palette. It's a type of palette that's warm with fun berry shades, warm orange shades, that pop of yellow and gold. Like this gold is the absolute most beautiful gold that I have. And look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I really like this palette. It's one of my favorites. And then this one, I mean, it has to come to no surprise to you guys. e.l.f. times J Kissa to the rescue palette. Of course, let me open this. Look at those colors. Oh my gosh, the closer I get to the camera, the brighter they look. What you guys see, this is pretty true to how the palette is. Like, if you see me move it around, the colors don't look like they're washed out. They're really this vibrant and pigmented. I haven't used this the whole month. I would say half of the month I started playing with this, and I love it. Love it. I tried these colors out already, the burgundy shades and the purples, and I love it. I did a tutorial using this palette, which I will link down below so you guys can check it out in case you want to see that look I did. But what I also like about this palette is that it's not only perfect for summer, you can also use it during the fall and winter. This row is a more toned down, dark, muted color of the top row. So these, you guys can see, are very vibrant and bright. Let's show you. Look at these two colors. Vibrant, dark, and then I'll do this dark one, and I guess I can do the yellow one. There we go. So that's the difference in the tones, but you guys can really see one's bright, bold, vibrant, the other one's deep, dark, super beautiful. I love this palette. It's definitely one of the best e.l.f. palettes that I have tried in a long time, and I definitely recommend. And we are going to finish off with lip products, and they are glosses. I'm telling you, all 5 lip products are glosses. I am obsessed, currently in love with glosses, and I'm going to start off with the one that's on my lips, which is the Lifter Gloss from Maybelline. This is their new little gloss line. And I am so in love that I ordered probably like 5 of the other colors because I am obsessed with this formula. Do you guys see how glossy my lips look? But they're not thick. They don't look like super, like I have a goop of product. My lips move freely. They're not sticky. This is so good. If you guys got anything from this video, this one, recommend it. And they are selling out quick everywhere. The most affordable I found them is on Walmart. Everywhere else they're like, I think $7.99 or $8.99. I found them for like, I think it was $6.49 on Walmart. And the color I have is 008 Stone. 2 that I definitely have to talk about again. I know e.l.f. I wish they were sponsoring this video, right? You know, but they're not. I just really like e.l.f. This month, I would say e.l.f. has become one of my absolute favorite brands. Everything that they have put out, all their products are just really amazing, and they're affordable. Like, that's the best part about their products, that you don't have to spend so much and get an amazing, incredible palette, incredible glosses, incredible highlighter. Like, they're really doing it. So these glosses are $3 each, and you cannot beat that price, honestly. So I have the color Bubbles, which is like a white clear with little white glitter flecks. And then we have this like peachy gold, which is called Fantasy. Now I really like these. I will show you for reference the wand size difference between the majority of the ones that are coming out on glosses right now compared to these, which is pretty small, I would say, compared to these huge ones, which I just want to add that because it does take an extra coat to get like a full glossy look on the lips. I honestly don't mind for the price, and I've told you guys I recommend these if you don't want to use your more expensive Fenty glosses, your more expensive Pat McGrath, or any other expensive gloss. If you don't want to use it on the daily, you want something that's more affordable, that won't break the bank. These are $3 and they have a bunch of other colors. I just bought these 2 because it's the ones that caught my attention and the ones that were available at my local Target. So those two. And then lastly, these two, I haven't spoke on these or used them in a video yet, but these are the two that I have been using from Beauty Creations. It's their Ultra Dazzle lip gloss. I have these two colors that I've been using the most. This one is definitely my favorite. It is like the most beautiful, like just nude gold gloss, like clear looking gloss with a lot of different color reflective glosses, glitters, not glosses. I see like purple, green, gold, and silver. And I mean, I'll try to do a swatch the best that I can do so that you guys can see the color. This is 03 Golden Girl. Look at that. Oh, you guys can see those. Beautiful. It looks stunning on the lips. That's the one I most of the time would say that I combine at least 2 to 3 glosses. I'll do a lip liner, like nude pigmented gloss, and then I'll do those like clear glittery glosses on top or on the center of the lips. Perfection. And then this one's my other favorite, which is 07 Hello Darling, and this one's more of like a very, very light veil of color, but it has like some duochrome glitters in it that just looks so, so pretty, and it makes your lips look so, so plumpy. Look at those glosses. They're absolutely beautiful. I love these. These are also pretty affordable in my opinion. I mean, compared to like a Fenty gloss, it's under $10, and they're really, really nice on the lips. So soon I will have a video on those as well. I have a couple other colors that I've been wanting to try out, and I do want to do lip swatches so you guys can get a better idea of how they look, because honestly it was a little hard choosing colors. All the lip swatches on the website look the same, which is why I want to do that video for you guys. So yeah, that's basically it for my favorites. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below what was your most favorite product or most favorite skincare product for the month of June. You guys know how much chismosa like that, and I want to know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so, so much for watching. I appreciate all your support, and like always, I will see you all in my next video. Bye!